Well, good morning. I hope you guys are doing great today. As you can see, it's another beautiful day that the Lord has made. I've been reading the book Think and Grow Rich, and in that book, Napoleon Hill says that the only limitation of a man is the use of his imagination. You know, when I first read that, I was like, I be doggone, that stinks, because, you know, I'm not a creative person. I'm not very artistic. I can't draw. And, and I was equating creative ability with imagination. But that's not what he's talking about here. Imagination is actually one of 6 intellectual faculties that every single one of us have. And Napoleon Hill says the only limitation is the use of imagination. And I key in on that word use because every single one of us have this faculty of imagination, and he says the only thing that limits us from getting to where it is that we want to be is the use of our imagination. See, every single one of us have that, but it's our use of that. So we can use that imagination, we can use that mental faculty of imagination to think of all the ways that we can't do something. We can use that imagination of all the reasons why something can't be done, or we can use our imagination to come up with reasons how and reasons why things can be done. You know, I've never been on a cruise or anything, but I think about that. Think about that big old boat and that big old ship with all these people on it. That thing's made out of metal. All that stuff inside of there, that's not supposed to float. I mean, that big old cruise ship, that thing should sink, right? But someone used their imagination to figure out how we can make that thing float. They didn't think, well, it can't float, so it can't be done. They came up with ways that it could be done. We put a man on the moon through the use of imagination. You think about Thomas Edison, through persistence and the use of imagination, he created the incandescent light bulb. I mean, there are robots on Mars. Think of all the creations. At some point, someone used the imagination and thought of how could it be possible. And throughout this Think and Grow Rich study, 2018, if you will join me on this study, I'm going to teach you the 6 intellectual faculties, one of them being imagination, but how you can use those. How can you use those to achieve what it is that you want to get and get from where you currently are to wherever it is that you want to be. I hope you'll join me on this study and we will use our imagination in the proper way. I hope you guys have a great day and God bless.